God seems to be doing something, inviting us into something. And we're finding people every day who are discovering the same thing, discovering ways to love God and love people more fully in every aspect of our life today. But what does it look like? Most of us have a pretty clear picture of what the church looks like when it gathers on Sundays. But what does it look like as people form the church outside the walls of a building, in the midst of their everyday lives? We discovered that there are really 6 communal practices that people do when they respond to God together in any context. These are the things you will find followers of Jesus doing as they are being the church everywhere. So we want to spend some time talking about each one of those. And that's where you guys, really come in. You guys live this. You guys practice this day in, day out in your communities, in your churches. And so we want to hear from you and hear stories of what do those look like in your context. So one of the things that we find that people do when they form the church in their context is they embrace the mission. And what we mean by that is that it's no more of the, well, wouldn't it be great if the church did this? I mean, no more of this idea. When they see a need, they just meet it. When they see an opportunity, they just take it to love or to serve or to care for people. And we begin to discover more and more that the people formerly known as the audience are now the people that are actually engaging in and embracing the mission. And it's an extraordinarily powerful thing that happens. So what I would love is to hear from you guys. How have you guys seen that? I mean, that idea that we're talking about of embracing the mission.
Our house church, our House of Light, is small. And so the idea of, well, wouldn't it be great if the church did X, Y, Z, is just a ludicrous statement to make. Because there's not this large group that could do it. It's clear that it's us.
What about you guys, especially thinking on high school campuses?
I'm an ambassador. I'm supposed to embody this, at school, where we're tired and where we're not in the mood to maybe interact. It's the Lord's time to move how He wishes.
A lot of people are just lost and need love and need community, and it's cool because I have friends from church that go to school, and we together look for those people.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So Randy, what about you? Can you tell us a little bit about your family and your guys' journey to embrace the mission?
We have a son that has Down syndrome named Joseph. Joseph is one of the most amazing kids that you'll meet in the world. He's a hugger. He
never shakes a hand.
Never shakes hands. He's a hugger. I've never prayed when my wife was pregnant to have a perfect child or anything of that nature. I just said, Lord, whoever you bring to us, just allow us to grow closer. About a year ago, connected with Heather from Access Ministries. Heather approached my wife and I about starting a distributed church of families with children with special needs. And it was something that, once again, we had to pray about because we were beginning to transition as a family of our own. Myself from not working, because since we've been down here, I'm able to homeschool my son as a teacher, and trying to figure out how to balance life with the responsibilities of the distributed church. My wife and I told her we'll get back to her, we have to pray, and within 6 weeks the Lord spoke to our hearts, and that was something that we wanted to own, and it's been just a wonderful experience. And I think that serving is the part that gets lost sometime in the transition, and my wife and I have that heart to serve, just to serve, because that's what we're supposed to do. This is about eternity, not the temporal. When we chose to embrace the mission, the parents are taking ownership as far as finding resources and letting us know what's going on, having different people to come in and speak, whether that's someone about the financial planning of children with special needs, another parent starting a journaling club, another one who's been the administrative part of our group. She's the anchor, just making sure that we're connected in so many different ways, bringing other people to the group, that's letting other people outside that are unbelievers, and just seeing how their spiritual gifts are coming out every week is just lovely. And most importantly, because of our children that are drawing us together, they're seeing the growth in their children. They're being encouraged by their children's prayers. It's amazing. It's amazing.